In this video, I'm going to answer the question, does LASIK surgery wear off? And how long does LASIK surgery last once you get it? And then I'm going to talk a little bit about my personal experience. I did get it about 15 years ago. I was around 32, 33. And at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about whether I think it was a good idea that I got it. Should the average person get LASIK surgery? And would I get any more surgeries, in the future, knowing that I know what I know now? So a little bit about my story. I was like 32, 33. I was going through like a midlife crisis. Felt really bad about myself. Got tired of wearing glasses. And I was born with farsightedness, nearsightedness, astigmatism. I wore big, thick glasses all the way through my childhood, through high school, through college, throughout my early adulthood. I couldn't stand them. They'd fog up. And I live like in a southern climate now. They'd fog up. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have to reach for them just to be able to see the clock. I couldn't stand wearing prescription eyeglasses. I hated it with a passion. So like I said, I was going through a midlife crisis around 32, 33, and now I'm in my upper 40s. And I researched it a little bit, but it's kind of a spur of a moment decision. I was like, I just want to change my life. Went and did the test, and the test, usually takes 2 or 3 hours. They see if you're a candidate and you could do it. When I actually got it, it took not even 15 minutes and I was done. And what LASIK surgery is, it's basically they use a laser to put a little flap on the cornea, and they adjust it, they fabricate it, and then that should make you able to see again. So simple answer to the question, does LASIK surgery wear off? No, it does not wear off. It has not worn off for me. I could still see far away, long distance. I could still look at the TV, no problem. Long distance, I don't squint. And when I first got the surgery, I had problems looking up close, which is farsightedness, and that completely fixed the problem. Now, here's the thing that you might not realize. LASIK surgery will correct the problem. However, it does not stop Father Time. And so what I mean by that is it's not going to stop the aging process of the eye and or anything. No surgery will. And so what happens is your cornea, your lens starts getting hard as you get old. And they call that condition called presbyopia. And it was about 2 or 3 years ago, I noticed one morning I picked up my smartphone. I'm like, what? I can't see. And yes, you hear stories if you're not old enough yet, but sometime in your 40s and your 50s, it will just literally happen like it happened overnight. And you'll be like, I don't understand what happened. And I was going through denial. I was like, my computer screen, I would pull. I was like, this is not possible. I got LASIK surgery. This should fix this problem. What is it, wearing off? No, it's called presbyopia. Everybody will get it. It doesn't matter if you had LASIK surgery or not. Now, there is a LASIK surgery that will correct presbyopia. It's called monovision LASIK. And I was told about that when I first got this surgery, 15 years ago. I was told about it, and they said, hey, in the future you will get presbyopia. That happens to everybody, and there will be a surgery to fix it. Now, I'm kind of hesitant to do it. I kind of already went to the LASIK trip once, and I kind of like, I don't want to do it again. I'm getting older, and I feel like it's mitigating the risks a little bit by not doing it. I feel like I'm at an age now where if I have to wear eyeglasses, I have to wear eyeglasses. If I have to wear these things, to read, I'm going to be okay with it. I just don't want to go under the table again just for another eye surgery. I'm just going to, I can see far away. I'm happy and whatever. So there is a supplement I take for presbyopia. It's called choline, choline. And it's a nutrient found in eggs, abundantly in eggs and beef liver. I have been taking this, and so I noticed my presbyopia goes, some mornings are much better than others. Some are worse. So you could take a lot of eggs and stuff and choline will help your eye with presbyopia, and I have noticed that. So definitely try it out. Would I do it again? That's the question. What I know now that I know then, would I do it again? Well, it did cost back then. It did cost $4,000, right? It cost $4,000, $2,000 an eye, and I don't think the price has changed that much. I think it's around that same price, $2,000 an eye. And I will say, a year afterwards, after I got it, it was the best $4,000 I had ever borrowed. And you have to see whether it's worth it for you. If you're willing to take the risk, there is a risk that it will not work out for you. So, meaning that it might be a botched surgery. It's very rare. I think it's less than 1%. So you might want to, I know it's kind of like you'd want to be eager to do both of them, get them both over with, but maybe think about just doing one eye, see how that works for a year, and then do the other eye. If you really, really want to be cautious, so I have enjoyed it. I've gotten 15 great years out of it, and I think it was a good investment, worth the money. Yes, you will save money off of eyeglasses. If you're young, you will save money over time from eyeglasses and contacts and all that stuff. But it's not just about the money, it's the quality of life. I feel like my quality of life is much better since getting LASIK, where I don't have to keep reaching for the glasses. I don't have to keep squinting. I don't have to try to put these hard contacts in my eyes anymore. So I feel like it's been well worth the money. So yes, I would do it again. Would I do it now, being that I'm in my upper 40s? Maybe not, because see, it's like an investment. So I invested that in my early 30s, right? And I think 30s is a good time because your eyes in your 20s are still changing, as you're still actually growing in your 20s. So I really, really wouldn't recommend getting it in your 20s, and a lot of surgeons won't do it if you're in your early 20s because your eye's still changing. It's basically they're waiting for your eye to completely be completely grown, right? That's a slang term. It's basically completely grown. So I think in your early 30s, late 20s would be a good time to get it. But I think as you're getting older, you're not getting that investment back because you're losing all those years. So when you're in your 40s and 50s, it might not be worth the money to you anymore. It might not be worth the risk in case something happens. But who am I to say? 50's still young for a lot of people. 60's still young. And I know that they use LASIK surgery to correct cataracts, people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. And so maybe it is worth it for you if you're older. So let me know in the comment section if you're contemplating on getting LASIK surgery, what self-doubts that you have about it, how, what your fears about getting it, and if you've had any good experiences or bad experiences, and just put a comment in the comment section and like the video. You, come here. Yes, you. I need your help. Come here. You see this right here? This wall's empty. I need a YouTube play button. In order for me to get a YouTube play button, I need 100,000 subscribers. I got what, 20, 30,000 right now? I need 100. I need you, please, you to subscribe. You think my subscription doesn't help? Yes, it does. I need 100,000. I visualize what I want in this world. And what I want is a YouTube play button. I want a YouTube play button, and I need you to subscribe. You can help me. You can make your dreams come true. Just visualize it. Whatever you want in this world, you can have. You can have all your dreams come true. I want you to help me make my dreams come true. All right? So please, please subscribe. Thank you.